everybody. Welcome to the Joyful Finding Show, April 5th, 2024. And today, or this week, is my 5-year anniversary on the 5th. Isn't that funny? I just figured that out while I was in the shower this evening. I was like, my 5 years show, 5 years I've been doing this, Joyful Findings. I actually started on April 3rd. And if I was still doing my show on a Wednesdays, it would have fell exactly on that. But it's funny that it's on the 5, right? It's the 5 years on the 5. I woke up this morning at 5:55. I saw 5:55 again this evening. Lots of double numbers have been coming up for me today. Like, woo! It's been kind of crazy. Have you guys been feeling that too? And it's so funny. Just as we start doing this show, they're shooting off fireworks. I can't make this stuff up. It's not even like there's a holiday right now. But there you go. The new thumbnail is I wanted to see what it would be do. All right. I don't know what it looks like. So you guys will have to tell me how all that works on that side. Yay. Hello, Robert. Hello, Barbara. Anybody else out there that I see? I see that so far. If you're out there, say hello in the chat. Jump in the live chat and say hello, hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to ask. I'm pretty sure it is tomorrow night. Spiritual Message Circle, is that tomorrow night? I forgot to get my update. I forgot to write it in my calendar. But I'm pretty sure it is tomorrow night. Tiffany, just say yes in the chat box. Beep, beep. Hello, Richard. All right, so yes, tomorrow night is the spiritual. See, I wrote it on my list, but I didn't double check with you. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., so I make sure I remind you guys at least once this evening. Because sometimes I get into what I'm doing and I totally forget about what's on my piece of paper. I really can't make this up. There's fireworks going off out there. They're celebrating my 5 years. Their celebration. Woo! Confetti. All right. I wonder what they're celebrating out there. It's so awesome. All right. So what are you guys doing? What are you doing? What are you guys feeling? I know a lot of different people are feeling a lot of different things right now. The word I got this week was purging. Okay, kind of like the earth, right? The earth did a little burp today out there in New York and New Jersey and all that stuff. Yay, happy 5-year anniversary, Melissa. Thank you. You know, there was like a little jolt there. And it made me remember, see, it always brings me back to the beginning of everything that I remember through my journey. Like when I first really started opening up and I was in this spiritual group and we were all using our abilities and we were all giving messages and we were all just being so, and I was like, you know what? Everything that's been hidden has to come to the surface. And I feel like these little quakes and things that are happening are like bringing things to the surface, okay? Bringing things to the surface. So everything is being brought out to be seen, okay? Now it's whether you choose to see it or not. And everyone is going to see and experience it in a completely different way, okay? So just know that you're all on your own individual journeys on this path that we're all on together, but you all are on different paths at the same time because you're all different learning and what you're releasing and allowing. Okay. And it's funny because I heard this, you know how I always talk about the lazy river and stuff and just how to always trust it no matter how rocky the water gets or whatever. So I was listening to this other woman talk. Someone had posted it, and I was like, I'll listen to it for a minute. Because I'm not called to listen to a whole bunch of other people lately, unless, you know, it's something I need to know. And Spirit will say, all right, you need to listen to this. So it was like she talked about that water as well. But it was like, you're kind of like, you have to trust it enough that you're going through this tunnel, and you have to trust that you're going to be shot out on the other side. Right? So it's kind of like you're going through a lot all at once. Okay, so I thought it was great. You know, I was like, more water analogies. Let's get rid of all that stuff so we could get back to the like smooth sailing again, right? Because things are a little rocky right now, depending on where you are in life, depending on where you are in each situation that you're dealing with, okay? Because everyone's dealing with something of some sort, okay? or you've recognized it and you're moving on and you're starting to assist others who are, awakening, because there's a lot of people awakening right now. There's a lot of awakening going. So you guys, I want to share my little, this beautiful little thing, this beautiful, see, it even has the number 5 on it. Isn't that awesome? Thank you, Tiffany. 5 years. Woo woo. I'm going to sit it back here so we can reflect with my angel with you all tonight, so you guys can all see that. It'll flicker, and it'll look like, maybe it looks like flames over there. And 5 is all about change. Okay. And that also brought up, when I was pregnant with Christopher, and I kept driving into work, as a personal assistant for this lady. And every time I would drive into her parking lot, I'd always see this car with the license plate 555, 555. I kept saying, change is coming. I just don't know what it is. So I'm prepared for whatever that is. So you guys are totally prepared for whatever is coming right now. You have to believe that you are. You have to trust in yourself. That is most important, that you trust your intuition within. You guys really have to be in tune. I feel like I got a little guitar strings or something now. But you guys have to be in tune, right? Because like those DNA strands kind of are like our, partly our tuning fork type of thing, right? Because they're all little strands, like they remind me of strings at this moment. But anyways, I feel like a lot of us right now, we're going through a lot of downloads, and we're kind of going through them all at once. And I got to remember, you guys need to get outside and ground on the ground. Okay? Feet on the ground. Lay on the ground. I don't care. Touch the ground. Get your hands in some dirt. I don't care. Ground. Very important that you guys remember about grounding right now. Roots like a tree down into the ground. Okay? Root yourself down. Ground in these heavy energies, because sometimes they feel like they are heavy. They're not really heavy, but I'm not even sure why they're using that word, because they're just like, I just feel like they're kind of like all coming out in at once. But anyways, it's going to be quite amazing. And everyone's all freaking out over the eclipse coming this weekend. Just have no fear. That's my biggest message to all of you since 2020, is to have courage and to have no fear. Okay, you are standing in your truth. You are standing in your light. You're standing in your attunement with God, your creator, right? Whoever your creator is, your God, creator, source, energy, all knowing, giving you all the energy and information that you need if you will tap into it. Okay, don't hold off. Don't hold off. Woo, woo, woo. So don't do it. Don't do it. So, how are you guys feeling through all this energy? I see I have a few more people out there. We got Ruth out there. Hello. And hello, Lacey. Long time no see, girl. Who else we got out there? Who else? And I see Richard's hanging with us now. All right, that's all I see so far. Where is everybody else? Where are you all? Are you hiding out there in no man's land? It's all right. You're all... It's been a bit rough. Yeah, I can understand that. It has for a lot of people. We're all going through... I'm calling it the purge this week, because we all have to purge people, places, and things that no longer serve us, okay? And sometimes those can be our own thought patterns that we've been stuck in for a long time. Whatever it is, if it's not bringing the highest and best outcome for us, that's something that we totally need to change up, because we're the only ones that can change it. You guys need to take your steering wheels back, okay? Whoever has been messing with your steering wheels, right? If you guys are your own little vehicles, man, I haven't talked about cars in a long time. But anyways, if you guys are your own little vehicles and you're allowing someone else to take the steering wheel from you and guide you and send you whichever direction that you happen to be going in, that you don't want to go in, that doesn't feel right, it's time for you to take your steering wheel back. Okay, it's time for you to guide this vehicle this vessel that you're in into the direction that you truly want to go in. And really, it's a matter of changing our thoughts and the way that we perceive things sometimes, and don't hold on to the outcome so much as making those baby steps and being every day to make those changes that need to be changed. Okay. You guys are in the process of making great change, and we're doing this on a collective level. The more that I'm paying attention out there into my social media a little bit, I'm seeing a lot of different people that are coming to Jesus. They're coming to God. They're finding the Bible. There's always something there. It's just like before I found God the way that I find him now. I was always looking, right? And I would look in churches and I would look through people, but then I found that connection was through me. That was through each and every one of us, right? That connection. And it doesn't matter how you look to source, but if you're connected and you know that there is something greater than you and you are here to do good for humanity, and even if you haven't been good all your life, it doesn't matter. We've all messed up. We've all made mistakes. We've all had to go through whatever process it was to get us to go to change, to be a better person. Because I can tell you I'm way better now than I was when I was 20-year-old. You know what I mean? And we can all go back and go, oh, I wish I could have done that differently or whatever. Let it all go. Forgive yourself now. We're right here, right now. What do you want to change about your life right here, right now? Because you have the ability to change them right here, starting first. Okay? So changing up our thoughts, changing up those patterns, getting rid of people that don't serve us in this lifetime anymore. Sometimes they're just like, energy vampires, and they just hold on to us, and it's time to, truly let them all go. Okay. And just let them go where they need to go. There's still lessons that they need to learn that you guys are not learning together. Okay. So there's a lot of things that just need to be like pushed to the wayside, put it in the recycle bin, give it back to Mother Earth for recycling, however we want to look at that. You know what I mean? Just let's release all of that stuff, right? Just release it all. Just release it all. Be your highest and best self. You're vibrating. You're becoming more in tune. All the energy is flowing around you. You're releasing any aches and pains that may be inside your body. You're feeling the energy rush through your body. You're feeling all kinds of intenseness. I feel like there's all kinds of it depends on who you are and what you're feeling and what you're And also, I got to remember to tell you guys this too about your protection. Okay, that will protect you from energy vampires, because I see that there's Lacey's dropping a comment out there about that. It's about you guys really tapping in and putting on that armor of God, your bubble, your pillar of light, however it is you see your light protection, right? I see mine as different things. It can be the bubble, it could be the shield. It depends on who I'm around or what I'm defending against, right? Because the more that when you're fighting evil, I would have to say everyone put on your armor of God. Whatever you believe your armor of God to be, put that on right now, because it's going to be a rocky road. But it's okay, because we're high. The collective is all helping change this. It all depends on where you are in the thought process of the way that things are going to unfold in the moving days. And years, because this is going to be quite the unraveling of stuff, is the best way to say it, because stuff is going to mean something different to each and every one of you. So it's going to be quite the amazing. I'm excited. And when people are looking at me like, how can you be so excited? The world is like crap right now. Well, yeah, it has to be crap so that we can get to the other side of it, right? We have to experience it. We have to live through it, whatever it is that we're choosing to live through, right? Because your thoughts are providing that for you. Okay, so let's take off and be happy again. Oh, yes. Sure, you can call in whatever you feel is your highest and best light. Everyone is going to have something different, Lacey. But yes, you can call in golden white light, the armor of God, whatever it is that will work for you, whatever resonates with you. You know, it's like I've been telling everybody for years about this bubble, right? I see everyone like Glenda the Good Witch and the Wizard of Oz and their pink translucent bubble. Well, at least mine is pink. You can have whatever color you want. And I can see out and people can see in, but the negativity has to stay on the outside of my bubble. I do not have to absorb it anymore. Right? That's one of the things that we as spiritual beings forget, that we kind of like absorb some of this stuff. So we actually have to start, oh, where am I going with all that? Protecting our energy. We need to be more of an observer of what is taking place rather than an absorber. Okay, no longer are we the sponges and absorbing everybody else's stuff. We can observe it all day long, but we do not have to allow it all the way into our energy field. Okay? That doesn't mean we're being a bad person or anything, but we're protecting our energy field from whatever is going on out there. It's most important whether you guys are out driving in traffic, you know, in any place that you're going out in public, especially these days, since weird things just keep happening in different areas. But anyways, you know, Lacey, all that information about my readings is on my website. I am melissaparks.com. You're more than welcome to check that out. You're able to book there if you want to too. Let's see. There's just so much going on. So much. Oh, all right. So clearing all that energy, they want to talk about that again. They want to clear all this, take it all the way out of there. Oh, and Barbara, I have on my Hello Sunshine shirt. When I put it on, I thought of you. So I just wanted you to know that, Barbara. You got it twice today. Hello, sunshine. Woo! And to sit in the sun. Sitting in the sun would be very helpful for you as well. All right. So clearing out all that energy, they want me to bring some selenite up here. We're going to bring selenite up here because that'll help just absorb all the stuff that we don't need and transmute it. And then I feel like there's supposed to be something else I'm supposed to have, but I don't have it close by. So maybe I'm really not supposed to have it. All right, you guys, just everyone take a deep breath. Okay. Whew. Just clear all that energy out. Release. Just imagine that. Okay. Just imagine you're in this little vortex of energy, right? I see you guys all in these little mini tornadoes right now, right? Okay. So, and it's not a bad thing. You're not going to blow away. It's not harmful or anything. It's just energy. It's just energy swirling around you. Okay. So I want you guys to imagine all this energy that's swirling around you. Okay. It's just swirling. And it's clearing out whatever, you know, it's kind of like sucking out. It's kind of like pulling out whatever is no longer needed within this body, right? Within this physical realm that you're in this particular moment. You know what I mean? So, all right. So clear all that out. Ground. I'm going to say it again. I feel like this is important the next few days. To ground. Ground. Especially with the sun and the moon doing all that it wants to do this coming Monday, okay? Do. So yeah, all right. Barbara says, thank you, sunshine. Greetings twice today. Feeling the love. Good girl. I'm glad you're feeling the love. Love. You guys are all amazing beings of light. You guys are loved more than you can imagine by all your loved ones. God and everything that you've been through has been a learning lesson and an experience that you've chose to go through. And now we're choosing to go through this time on this earth as this collective. And it's time for us to really raise our vibrations to the highest that you really just can. Okay, so really you have to do, they're saying a looky-loo. I don't know why that would come out of my mouth, but at your life. Okay, so I don't know who needed to hear that, but that was out for somebody. And what is it that you see? Because you have to see it. You have to be the one to see it, right? No one can point it out for you. You have to be able to look at your life now and go, yes, that is something that I want to change. And this is what I want that change to become. I want it to become this great thing. I'm happy. I'm peaceful. I'm in the career that I love. I love all my, all the people that I work with, whatever it is. I'm in the right love relationship, whatever it is, you have the ability to change all of that. Because we have been limited in our belief system. And we're about to bust that wide open. Because we can. Because we're thinking outside the box, finally, my friends. All right. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Okay. So I just saw my medicine card sitting over here, and they want me to pick them up. So I guess I'm supposed to pick us a couple animals to talk about this evening before I get into messages and all that fun stuff in the last half hour. The energies are really kicking lately, and you guys are riding the wave, okay? You guys are not being sucked under, okay? You might get tossed around in the wave a little bit, but you're not being sucked under, and you will be put safely back onto the beach. So you have to believe that those things are going to happen for you. All right. That's so funny. Aw. You guys, these are going to be fun. I'm going to pick out 3 of them. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. All right. No, I had to go for 4. All right. So this is a universal message for all of us. Okay. This is pretty cool. All right. So the first one that I got was the possum. And the possum is, they're pretty cool, but they can play dead. You know what I mean? So I think we've been playing dead for a long time. You know what I mean? So this is universal for what's going on right now. So we've been kind of like ignoring, what's been going on around us. We've been kind of complacent. You know what I mean? And we're done with that now. We're totally done with that right now. And then in this one, this is, again, the double numbers coming up. Well, actually, this is funny because the possum is 23. That's also another 5. So we got another 5 with us tonight. And then little Miss Hummingbird here, because I feel like she's a Miss Hummingbird. 44, she's telling us about joy, right? They're about joy. They just flutter around and they just feed, and they're about joy. All about joy. And that's something that we totally want, right? That's what this show is about, right? Ooh, and then I had to make a new card because I lost one. But the Lynx is about secrets, right? And that's what I talked about in the beginning. Those secrets are coming out, right? They're coming out, and we're starting to know them all, right? And then because we're not playing dead anymore, we're paying attention now, and we want joy. We really want that. So that creates where those secrets have to come out, so they're no longer hidden from us. And then it's so cool because then I get this little swan here, and swans are full of grace and joy, even though they can be very defensive. Okay, but that's 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 3. Okay, so we got endings, changes, power numbers. So just be strong in your spiritual self as we move forward through this spring season, because you are all going to be going through a growth, a rebirth in this spring season. Okay, but you have to allow yourself those changes that you have to recognize in yourself to be able to change them. No one can change them for you. It all has to be you. It's all dependent on yourselves. Woo! All right. All right. Hello, Samir. Hello, Robin. Who else is out here? Hello, hello, hello. Lisa says, I feel so strange between Mercury retrograde and this solar eclipse. Don't even worry about Mercury in retrograde right now. That's the least of our problems. But the energies are downloading us right now with a lot of different information. That's why I'm telling you, it's very important to ground right now, my friends. So you all need to be getting outside, touch the ground, plant some plants, do something. It's springtime. You need to re-energize yourself, get in sync with the world and the planet that we are in right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like I keep putting my hands in the dirt. And I've been doing a lot of different planting and weeding this week and stuff, and, you know, connecting with nature. And I'm always barefooted. I barely ever put shoes on. If I could go into stores barefooted, I probably would, but they don't allow that. They frown on that. When I first moved to Florida 30 years ago, I could walk through almost every store barefooted and no one ever cared. And I thought that was like the greatest thing. And then they frowned upon it. I'm like, but I love having no shoes on. I don't think people understand. I don't think they understand. All right. Now this is a perfect time to have a word from my sponsor, and then we'll get on to, messages. And Robert is number one this evening because he already left me a donation over there on YouTube. So you're number one, my friend. Any of those of you that are looking to make a donation this evening, those are much appreciated. You can do that through YouTube. You guys can do that through Rumble Rants. And you guys can also use my Venmo that she just put up on the screen and is also in the description if you just want to click a button. So I appreciate those and thank you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, so now a word from my sponsor, beautiful Miss Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. If you guys are ready to change up the energy in your house, in your office, or maybe give it as a gift for someone that maybe needs to change up the energy in their house or needs some inspiration, this is a great place to start to get in tune with your own oasis of your home. Check out Feng Shui My Space, you guys. Pew. Okay, maybe not yet. No Feng Shui My Space yet. StreamYard may be acting a little... Awesome. Like I said, check out fengshuimyspace.com. Give Marsha a call. Change up the energy in your house or your office. Thank you, Marsha, for being a beautiful sponsor of my show. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and I see Devin is out there as well. Hello, Devin. Happy birthday. Woo-woo. And Ruth had a birthday. All the Aries are here this week. Mine was on Saturday. Ruth was Wednesday. No, yesterday. Yeah, 4-4. She's 4-4. Devin was 4-3. Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. And happy birthday this week. Woo! Celebrate. Celebration. All right, Robert, you're number one. All right, Robert, take a deep breath. Let's literally get in there and let's get something that's going to really help you. I feel like you're ready to take off, Robert. Let's find out where you're going with all this. Robert Myers, I feel like you need to laugh, my friend. You definitely need to be laughing. You need to find more joy in your everyday. So, Robert, I don't know what it is that you want to change, okay? Because I feel like I keep getting the same message over and over again for you. So I don't know what it's all about or whatever, but either a change of job, a change of living space, whatever it is, there's something you want to change for yourself, but you keep holding back. And I can't see exactly why you're holding yourself back. I don't know if it's fear or something of that sort, or if it's a physical being, but I can see that there's actually a barrier that's like not letting you leave. You know what I mean? So whatever that is, you need to like find the key. Oh, they want me to break out my keys again. They want me to get out my skeleton keys again, you guys, because keys are super duper important. Okay, it's time to break free. They want me to show you a different key tonight instead of the big mama. All right. But that's the easiest one to grab. They want me to just show you all the keys. Pick one. Just pick one. Just pick one. They unlock all your locks. But Robert, I feel like you are ready to like bust open. Like I said in the beginning of this, like there's something that's going to like ignite your fuse to let you take off like a rocket. Okay, there's going to be an igniter. Okay, so it's going to something that's going to propel you forward. And it's really time for you to make those adjustments without fear, because like you're a leader, but it's time for you to lead yourself in that direction that you want to go into. And you can line things up to happen in your life, but sometimes you say that something can happen, but then you automatically take it back in your thought pattern. So again, they're wanting you to look at the patterns of your thought and what you're putting out there and what you would truly like to create for yourself. Sometimes you take yourself down I'm gonna call it a rabbit hole, so to speak. But it really just leads you back to the same path. So sometimes some of the detours that you're taking are necessary and some are not, but they're all a learning lesson and you can take them for what they're worth. And I feel like you have the throat chakra going on. So there's either something you want to say to yourself or to somebody else that you just need to get off your chest. It's time for you to do that. Stand in your love, your light, your power, and be the lighthouse for others. But you have to stand in your own joy first. So I'm going to leave that with you, Robert. Thank you. All right, you guys. Now I'm ready for the rest of you guys, because right now Robert's my only donation. So who else would like messages this evening? I'm going to give the birthday people some messages tonight. I'm going to do Ruth and Devin, and then we'll figure out from there. All right, you guys, how's that sound? I'm going for the birthdays. All right. And Devin's birthday was first, but we're going to do ladies first. All right, Ruth, let's see what's shaking in your world for your birthday week. Woo, celebrating. There's been celebrating. You got to remember to take some time for you. Go get a massage or something joyful, something relaxing, just whatever it might be. Just, I'm getting like you need to pamper yourself. Like it's time for you to like pamper yourself a little bit. Okay. So that's what they want to give you for your birthday. So I don't even know if you like massages, but sign yourself up for one ASAP. Massage, they say, massage. And I'm getting that and I'm writing it down. They want you to go get a massage. Okay. And I say that because me love massages. Oh, all right. All right. Thank you for, yes, 5 years. I can't even believe it. So amazing. All right, Mr. Devin, Mr. Birthday Boy. Happy birthday to you. All right, so Devin, I'm hearing your mother sing to you. I don't know if she used to sing to you or whatever, but I'm hearing your mom sing. She's coming through for you and singing happy birthday to you. And she's like, kind of like, I don't know why she would pinch you on the cheeks, but she is. So I feel like your mom's definitely came through. I definitely feel her presence. And I feel like you feel her presence a lot of time. Like she kind of like follows you around a little bit. Maybe you get a little freaky deaky sometimes, but it's not. She's there to help and protect you. She's also bringing valuable messages. So And also I'm going back to the metal detector thing that I told you about a few weeks ago. Because I don't feel like you took it out. I don't, but is there any way you can hook it up to like your tractor so like you can drag it behind you so it kind of like you're working and doing it at the same time? Because I feel like there's still something out there that you need to find with this metal detector. And it is metal, so I feel like that's why you need this metal detector to find that. So get out there and enjoy your land and have fun. Have fun on the farm this year, Devin. That's what they're saying. You must be going to have extra baby cows this year or something, because I feel like it's going to be like extra fun. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting for you. Moo, moo, moo. Happy birthday, Devin. That's what I got for you. Hello, beautiful Cheyenne. I think I just saw your name pop out there. Hello, darling. Hello, and Lanka is out there too. Hello, hello. All right, I thought I saw Robin ask for a message. There you are. Robin, you may. Robin may have a message. And if anybody else out there wants a message, you're going to have to drop it in the chat box now so that I know. And yes, tomorrow night, Spiritual Message Circle, 8 p.m., $20 gets you a message from all the Goldylocks Production show hosts that are there that evening. It's a lot of fun to watch all our messages blend together. And you get a lot of clarity, I believe. So it's a lot of fun. So you guys should definitely tap into the Spiritual Message Circle, even just to see how it works if you're not ready to participate yet. So, all right, Cheyenne and Cullen Wood. All right. So we got Robin, and then we got Cheyenne and Cullen. And I think Kim said she wanted one. Yep, I saw you, Kim. Samir would like one. All right. That's awesome. All right, that gives us a good starting point. Gives us a great starting point. All right, so I'm going to go to Miss Robin. All right, Robin. Cosmic Soul Food. You're doing better at protecting yourself and keeping some of the negativity at bay. There's also many changes that are coming up for you. Many that have been a long time coming, they're saying. You're changing a lot within to change the structures on the outside, if this makes sense. So whatever you're doing, they're saying keep doing it because you're doing a great job. You're really starting to tap into a whole different realm of understanding and being able to put it into work in the 3D, because we're so like linear here and there's like so many different ways to look at everything. So Robin, I just feel like you're getting like a bird's eye view or better view of the perspectives of everything that's going on the ground level. So they're just saying more wisdom and insight for you. So I'm going to leave that with you, my dear. All right. So Robin. All right. And Miss Cheyenne, the busy animal lady. You're all about humanity, community. There's going to be more that grows from this. I know that. How do I even word this? Because I see things as growing bigger and bigger on so many different levels that you are going to expand in, that include the animals, humanity, and community. So either you're going to get a structure or you are in the process of building. And when I mean structure, I don't mean it has to be a building at this point, but I mean getting all the information and kind of like creating I'm going to call it your dream sheet. Okay, that's what I'm going to call this piece of paper right now, is your dream sheet. And this goes forever. But Cheyenne, I want you to kind of like put some things down on paper on what it is that you're going to create, because you have the way of manifesting and knowing all the people that you do that you can bring this together, and it kind of like pops up very quickly. So I don't know what else you have planned in your mind there, but I can say that you are going to. Oh, yeah, it's your birthday too. Your birthday just happened yesterday too. Cheyenne's birthday was yesterday too. Happy birthday. I think it was yesterday. I'm so bad. But all these Aries people this week, we got all the birthdays this week, you guys. We're bringing through all this powerful Aries energy. But anyways, you just keep manifesting everything it is that you desire, and kind of like leave the negativity to the side and just keep moving forward because you're a leader. All right, now it's your hubby's turn. All right, Cullen. All right, before I get into your message, Cullen, honestly, all these little videos that you take and stuff, you should really be turning them into some kind of like news clips where people can tune into them. Okay, because even all your little snippets, like from today at McDonald's, okay, like you give more information about what's going on in this town than anybody. Okay, so even as these just, and you just happen to be at these weird places at the weird time to be able to catch this stuff, but you need to put it into, maybe this is funneling into your message now, Cullen, because I'm getting the podcast is important. Even if you give that information to somebody else to be the reporter or the journalist on it, you know what I mean? And you're just like, I showed up and, you know, whatever. But I feel like there's some kind of SRQ news or something that you could be getting out there or something of that sort, because you have so many different things all blending together. Again, you both have so much expansion, like you are just like wealth of like ideas. Right now it's just putting the right people into play. You have to learn to start to delegate a lot of these things to other people that you can trust, and bringing on more people that you can trust, because I feel like you're in the process of truly starting to like build something. Okay, to like build something that many people need, that's moving into the future. And also, don't forget to free up some of your time and to have some downtime. Sometimes you're all about work, 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 but you have to remember that there's also needs to be a time of rest and of recharging. And springtime is when we kind of like get recharged, and we want to be able to keep that momentum through the rest of the year. So don't forget to take a little vacation, even if it's a little staycation or something. But I feel like that's most important for you guys right now. Thank you very much, Cullen and Cheyenne, for being here this evening. You guys are awesome. All right. All right, my loves. All right, who did I say was next? I got Cheyenne and I got Cullen. All right, Kim. Kim. Kim is looking. All right, Kim. I feel like I am looking at several squares or rectangular shapes. Okay, so I feel like you are either in the process at looking at lots, because I feel like I'm looking at a map, or you're looking at something of, you know, I don't know. I feel like you're looking for your piece of land or a house, or it feels more like land and it has trees on it. So I feel like you're going somewhere tree. But anyways, I feel like you're on that search, and I don't feel like your perimeters are far enough. Like I feel like you're keeping yourself within a box. So they want you to feel your way around. Even if you have to, like, you know, take out my little trusty dream sheet again and pretend it's a map, right, of the United States, say, put it down, flip it over so you don't know what you're looking at, mix it, you know, move it around a little bit, put your hand over it, and let your energy guide you. I don't feel like you let your energy guide you enough sometimes, and they really want you to tap into this energy right now so it can help lead you down the path to your most joyous adventure. So I'm going to leave that with you, Kim. All right. Now, Samir. Cheyenne says, thank you. You're very welcome. I see Kavita's out there. Hello, Kavita. Kavita would love a message. I'll write your name down, Kavita. Absolutely, darling. All right. Oh, Devin said 8 littles have been so far. Yay! Yay for the cows. All right. All right. All right. All right. Joyful to findings, my friends. All right, Samir, let's find out what's shaking in your world. All right, Samir. You have some changes coming up too, but I feel like there's something you want to do differently, or there's something you want to learn. I feel like it's more something to learn. So maybe there's something that you've recently caught your interest, so to speak, and now you're really ready to want to learn it. So there's something you want to learn. They're saying learn. So whether it's you're like to the spiritual realm or whatever, but I feel like there's something that you definitely want to. They keep saying the word learn, 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 learn. So I don't know what it is that you're looking to learn, Samir, but you have a lesson that's coming up for you. And it's not a bad thing. I don't feel like this is a bad learning lessons, but it's definitely something to, yeah. So they're just saying learning. So there's something you want to learn. So maybe it's something to work or something along that side. There's something that you want to learn. All right, Cowboy Quotes over on Facebook. Bye-bye. You got to go. All right. Samir. All right. Kavita, you're next, darling. Kavita. All right, Kavita, I don't know if you're producing any new art or anything right now, but I feel like you need to break out your artistic and kind of just do something that's truly along the intuitive. I feel like you keep looking for answers. How do I say this? You keep looking for answers. What are you looking for? There's definitely something that you are looking for, Kavita, and it's not something that you are finding. Because I feel like I'm looking here. I feel like I'm looking here. I feel like I might be looking here. I feel like I'm looking everywhere. What is that? What is that void? Because that's what it feels like it is. What is that void you're trying to fill here? Okay, because I'm getting self-love is super important for you right now. Self-healing is super important for you right now, and allowing things to unfold for your highest and best good is going to be great. And I also feel like there's some kind of job opportunity or change that's going to happen, because we always want to work less and make more money, right? So put that out there, okay? Put that out there. So that's what I'm getting for you today, Kavita. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, darling, for being here. All right. So again, you guys, this has been fun. I didn't see anyone else that asked for a message yet. I want to say this again. Thank you, Tiffany, for 5 years. We can see it better. This is my fifth year, you guys. Okay. We just started my 5 years. Can you guys believe that? 5 years I've been doing this show. We've evolved in so many different ways. I have evolved. I remember getting messages for 2 years that I was going to start a show, and it didn't happen until Laura finally had me on her show. And Tiffany was like, "Would you like to have your own show?" And I'm like, yes, I would. So don't believe that even though you get the messages over and over again, sometimes for years. Like I said, guys, I got the message for 2 years that I was going to be doing a podcast, and I just never got the motivation to do it myself. I needed to have a producer. I needed someone to tell me I needed to show up, and all that stuff. So I love that it's my 5th year. I love that it's April 5th. I love that I woke up at 5:55 this morning. I saw that at 5:55 again this evening. So you guys, the messages are flowing, and 5:55s for me are about change. And like I said, things are getting ready to change in ways that we've never even imagined before. But it's all for the best. It's all for the best for everybody. You have to know that all the changes that are coming have been for the collective's good. This is for the community's good. Okay. There's a lot of people that are going to wake up from their silly slumber right? Because right now I feel like it's, it's like I call them zombies because they run around and they all say the same exact things, word for word. Sometimes it's like, woo, who programmed you? So those people are going to be awakening from their deepened slumber. And that's going to be a good thing as well. Okay. So a lot of people are waking up to many different new levels that are being presented to us. And it all depends on which level you would like to be on. Stay in your highest vibration, stay in tune, however that is that you're going to stay in tune with yourself. Remember, you also need to be grounding yourself. Get outside, touch the ground. Plant a plant, whatever it is. Thank you, Kim, for that donation. And she just gave me the 555. There it is again. Woo! Let's bring on the change. I am excited for the changes that are about to be coming, my friends. I have no idea what they are, but I know that they're going to be great. They're going to be great. They're going to be great. I'm excited. I'm excited. You guys are all going to be excited too, because it's all the world that we've been asking for. It's all the changes that we've been asking for so long. For so long. More longer than we've been alive in this lifetime. But we just happen to be now in a time and a place where change is here. It's here. And the energy's proven that. The energy in the earth, whether it's man-made or not, the earthquakes, whatever, all of it is bringing about a lot of change. Know that you are protected again. I will repeat again, and again, to put on your armor of God, put on your protection. You are in a spiritual world like we have never been before. And now I'll get to that in a second because it kind of cracks me up. But we are in the time of change right now, in this time, in this space, and in this world. Okay. So Kim asked a good question. Thoughts on the eclipse energy? NASA is sending up 3 rockets. And I kind of laughed at that, NASA sending up 3 rockets. Like, why? Why is this eclipse so different than any other eclipse that we've experienced in our lifetime? This is not our first one. This is not, and it will not be our last one. But there are different things that they've been telling us through the time that is not true, and some is true. So we have to decipher through. Yeah, also CERN wants to open up some kind of portal or something too. And I saw actually CERN is like directly opposite of Antarctica. So I find that kind of interesting. But anyways, we have to wait to see how it plays out. I do not have a definite answer. I just know that we have no fear of what's going to take place. We are standing in our strength. We are full of courage, right? So it won't matter what's going to take place. You're going to be in the right place at the right time for exactly what needs to happen in that time. That's all there is to it. I feel like there's a lot of fear factor going on towards it. Like, why National Guard why would they go there? When have we ever sent out National Guard for an eclipse before? Are aliens really coming? Maybe that's what's going to happen on the 8th. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. I know I saw someone put a post out there. Well, if a portal opened up in front of you, would you walk through it? I probably would. I probably would walk through it just to see what's on the other side and be like, let's go check it out. Don't forget, just like in dream time, if we walked into say we walked through a portal to another dimension, we're able to handle it because our body, our soul already knows what to do, right? It's our body might freak out a little bit. That's why it freaks out from the energy sometimes. Like we might shake a lot, or people are feeling a lot of energy and feeling a little dizzy a little bit. I've seen a lot of that happening as of late. We're just got a lot of energy going on. And it's here to download us and transform us. And I just looked at the clock and it's 8:55. So, it's like we're in this transitional time, and I call this a very pivotal year. Like, we are going to pivot like we have never pivoted before. Okay, we might look like we're all going this way, but then it's all going to get changed into a direction that we're all going to the joy section, right? Woo, woo, woo. Cheyenne says, at this point, yes, haha, I'm over Earth. Yes, a lot of people are over Earth. They're over all the BS that's happening right now, and the people that think they're, you know, greater than thou, when they're like, there's so many people still out there judging and being so, you know, just be the observer, not the absorber right now. We are the observer from our armor of God, our bubble, whatever we want to call that. And we are just going to observe everything that happens as it moves forward, because we are in the process of creating something new as the old structures fall. And we've known for years that these structures needed to fall, because we've all been saying it for a long time. Oh, corporate sucks, da 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 da, whatever we used to say, the collective made enough power to make the changes. So now we are still that collective and making those changes together. So yeah, we're going to do a lot of cool things and fun things as we move into this beautiful future. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. All right. It looks like a bunch of you guys would walk through that portal if it showed up. Oh, woo, woo, woo. Okay, so, which always brings me, okay, so I know those in Sarasota will probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But I always feel like that statue down at 5 Points with the stars and the moon, it reminds me of CERN. Okay, because just the way that it all looks. Go look at it deeply. You know what I mean? I always go there and have to ground light or whatever. And it's funny that it's at 5 Points. But anyways, I think I've posted a picture for you guys all. But there's something to that. Okay, there's something to that. And there's something to Sarasota with all of this. And I'm going to get to the bottom of all this. It's going to make sense when I finally get all these dots put together. And it makes sense because Sarasota is one of the light cities. So, yeah, there's a lot of information out there on that, but I haven't been able to determine some things. There's a few more pieces that I need to put the full puzzle together to understand it all. But it will unfold. So maybe now that I've said this, you guys might help me put those pieces of the puzzle together. You just never know. You might get a burst of information and feel like you have to share it with me. And if you ever feel like you get information that you need to share with me, and this goes for any one of you, feel free to reach out, because sometimes I feel like you do get messages and you're afraid to give them to other people. Don't be afraid to give those messages anymore. If you feel like it's something that's inside of you and you feel like it's significant and you feel like it's me, or if you even feel like it's for somebody else that's even, you know, watching our show right now, if you feel like you're picking up some kind of energy, you don't necessarily have to direct it at a significant person, but you can say what you're feeling or what energy is coming through for you. I want you guys to trust yourself this week. I want you to really trust yourself. I want you to have zero, and I mean zero fear. You are fearless warriors. God's little warriors, right? He sent us all down here for this work, this joyful warrior stuff that we got to do, because we can do it without violence. All right, we're going to do it with love. Spread love this week to all the people, even those people you dislike. Say, you know, have a great day. Even if you dislike them, tell them to have a great day. Okay, just no matter what, just don't hold on to any angst. Be your lighthouse. Be the light that you are, and just keep shining, my friends. You're doing a fabulous job, and I can't wait to see how everything comes out on the other side of this eclipse and what we have to talk about next Friday night. Love you guys. See ya.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.